Hello, Final Fantasy 14 Raiders. Yes, you know who this is, and I'm gonna have to be honest, right? So this is Len. If you guys aren't new, I'm Len. I'm sorry to tell you guys this, but if you guys enjoy the Final Fantasy 14 content, um, let's just say it's time to shift gears. It's time to do something different. I am going to do something completely different entirely. I'm going to be playing Throne of Liberty for a lot longer than Final Fantasy because I honestly I don't feel like Final Fantasy 14 is doing good by me right now. By me, I mean like do good. By me, I mean Party Finder. Okay, and I know somebody's gonna be like, "Why are you talking about bad Party Finder again?" Like we all know that Party Finder is bad. We all know. We all know. We all know. I know. I know you know, but nobody is helping these people out. Nobody is telling these people how to raid. They just come in and do whatever they want to do. And that's why I'm just letting you guys know, it's always good to just let people do what they want to do, because at the end of the day, I know some of y'all say it's just a game. No, 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 no. Not just that. We out here complaining about YouTubers now. I mean, we out here complaining about Hector Harrison, the one trying to help you guys out in raiding. I mean, some people on Final Fantasy 14 is just freaking ungrateful. Like, at least you guys got a freaking guide besides going in there blind completely and read off of like a different website for a strat. Like, for example, Pastebin or Raid.io. Like, come on now. Like, y'all don't have to go to these different websites just to go on there and just look at the strats that people do for their freaking Pastebin. Sometimes they alternate it too. Like, come on. At least freaking have to give you guys like a lecture of the rating, right? But since you guys are just want to be ungrateful, I mean, let's be honest. We could all be ungrateful together by me just giving you guys 4 pulls. But not you guys, but like random people 4 pulls and just dip. Because you know why? Because I know I believe in more runs, but I sometimes like you can't sit there and be like, oh, this is a clear party and we're supposed to be clear ready. I know this is a clear party because I read before I go into the party, right? If you're straight up sabotaging me just to sabotage me, then you're doing a good job, because you're just basically just wiping me, right? And you're wasting my time. But I'm not gonna waste more of my time if you're not gonna do good. So the other thing I want to say is that, Ter Services have protected you guys for a very long time from me, someone like me, who wants to really tell you how it is, right? And nobody else going to tell you, I will. Some of y'all need to really, really improve on your 2-minute windows completely. Because I've seen people using their 2 minutes when the 2 minutes are over, and you basically lost the whole usage because you basically was not paying attention, or you decided to populate for no odd reason. I don't know why, but that's just you just having like a problem with your 2 minutes more than anybody else. And I don't know if you guys know, but this is just, it's not outrageous. It's just like, how many people are going to be sitting here doing the same thing? Like, come on now. It's not working. And I do tell people I'm here to help out, not here to make enemies, right? So as I'm trying to help some people out, they just have the audacity to be like, "Oh, let's go ahead and just be rude for some odd reason." And they are rude. Some people are rude as hell. Like, I don't even know why they have some weird comments to say about me, but again, like I said, I don't have time for people. I don't. I really don't. I just turn my head the other way and just say good luck, because I don't have time for them. But one thing I do know is that the next tier, I hope, is really hard, to the point where it's like pandemonium level tier, like super hard, to the point where like players have to study and understand the mechanic correctly. Because like if they're not making it super hard, like they promise that they say they're gonna make it super hard, well, that's just them just trying to like cater to the baby players. And honestly, I think we're good enough on that, because I think purposely they need to like make this raid tier harder. because if they don't, they're just gonna make players super comfortable of coming in, trying out Savages. I know some people want to get their foot wet and try to like try out Savage, but I say do your research first before getting your foot wet, because like if you just don't know what the hell you're doing, then you're just wasting other players' time and you're wasting your own. And I told people that like getting your foot wet means, you know, trying out something that you never tried out before, and you know, getting into something that you're supposed to be getting into. Like you don't want to sit there and let's just say not mind business. No, sit there and just undermining the fact that you're in a hard content. And some people undermine that too. They think that everything is easy because a friend told them that. Like, you're undermining that. No, it's not easy because the fact that you haven't tried out yet. They haven't tried out. They tried out many times over before you, and many times more than you. But you don't have your own experience of Savage rating yet. You have to have your own experience and not sit there and believe your friend. Your friend is an idiot, first of all, for telling you that, right? You have to study first before going into Savage rating. I don't know why people just think that they could just do whatever they want to do and say what they want to say. I mean, like, you're free to do whatever you want, but once you run out of good players, don't complain. Because I know damn well the good players, all of them, most of them have left this game. And they have left this game behind, just like how they're supposed to. Because if there's no content running, right, and just bad players just go into Savages, by bad players I mean new players, or new players will turn to bad players, or good, doesn't matter. Like, either one of those, right? They have to put in the work to even like make it to where everybody else is at. Like, basically clear, ready, done with the fight. Like, you're done practicing, you know everything, you know how the fight works. Just do the mechanic correctly. Ready, shoot. It's not supposed to be that hard, but according to them, it's difficult because they don't practice enough, and they're overly confident, and they just skip mechanics. I don't know what else to really say, like, beyond that, because like that's just them just being a party finder person, and they just don't care as much as how other people do. Because some people are really thinking about getting into ultimates now because of the fact that they're done with the Savage rates here, and they have gotten into ultimates as well too. But the thing is, they had to do it in static because, like, you know, if you're in primal, you're stuck here. If you're not, then whoop-de-doo. And then, you know, I got nothing else to say. I just think personally, like, this rating community needs to be a little bit more better, in my opinion. It needs to be brought up a little bit, because it has fallen apart many times over, every single time that either the raid tier or the expansion is done. Everything just falls apart because players are just keep dying and they just wipe the party. And something that's too hard for them. Like, maybe study more, maybe get used to the mechanics, maybe do something that you never done before. I mean, like, let's be honest. Like, if you could afford a PC, you could afford an iPhone. You could look up on mechanics. Like, it's not that difficult. But, you know, some people want to be difficult. That's fine. Make it interesting for me, please. But other than that, I think that's it. I don't have nothing much to really say. That's all I gotta say. In terms of my little speech about Final Fantasy 14 and why I'm not playing it, or, like, you know, where I have been. Because, like, you know, as a person who now wants to swap into, like, other games like Throne of Liberty, I will, because, like, you know, this game is not interesting no more because of the fact that, you know, I'm having tough times with players. Of course, I will still play Final Fantasy 14. I'm not really giving up on it fully. But the thing is, I'm just changing. I'm shifting gears now. Like, I'm basically just gonna be, you know, mining a different game over Final Fantasy, because, you know, why should I waste my time with bad players? I'm serious. But if you want, like, a real full review, I would just let you know, guys. I'll let you guys know in the comments. Like, I will. Because, like, let's be honest, I'm not gonna sit here and mind this no more. I'm sorry. But anyways, Throne Liberty content coming out soon. Be ready for that. Final Fantasy 14, I'm sorry. Players who is still in the raid tier, good luck. I'm not gonna be there to help you that much anymore. Other than that, see you guys later. Peace out. Good luck on the raid tier, and I'll see you guys later. Mwah.